Will John Force be racing in 2025? John Force, one of the most legendary figures in NHRA drag racing history, made a heartfelt return to the track in February 2025. However, his return was not behind the wheel, but rather in a supportive role for his team, John Force Racing, JFR. This appearance at Bradenton Motorsports Park during the Pro Superstar Shootout marked his first time trackside since his devastating crash in June 2024. As fans and the motorsports community eagerly await updates on his condition, the big question remains: will John Force be racing in 2025? The crash that changed everything. In June 2024, during the Virginia Nationals, John Force experienced one of the most terrifying accidents of his illustrious career. His dragster, traveling at over 300 miles per hour, collided with a concrete barrier, leading to severe injuries, including a traumatic brain injury. The aftermath saw Force hospitalized for an extended period, with his recovery process being long and arduous. Fans, fellow racers, and the entire NHRA community rallied behind him, sending messages of support and prayers. Despite his history of overcoming adversity, this crash posed a unique challenge. Given the severity of his injuries, it became clear that Force would need a significant amount of time to recover fully before considering a return to racing. His first public appearance since the accident. John Force's trackside return at the Pro Superstar Shootout in February 2025 was an emotional moment for both him and his supporters. Although he wasn't racing, he was there to support his team, particularly Prock, who delivered a historic 3.79 1-second run in the final qualifying session. Despite Prock's impressive performance, he fell short in the final round against Ron Capps. Force's presence at the event was a testament to his undying love for drag racing. He expressed deep emotion about being back, stating, "My wife, Lori, told me I needed to get back in the game, and being here in Bradenton was just good for my heart." He further shared that attending the event made him feel alive again after months of intensive recovery. What does this mean for his racing future? Although his return to the track was a positive step, it does not mean that Force will be racing in 2025. In fact, he has already confirmed that he will not be competing this season. Instead, he has entrusted the driving duties of his funny car to veteran NHRA champion Jack Beckman. This decision underscores the reality that Force is prioritizing his health and long-term well-being over a rushed comeback. That said, Force remains an integral part of JFR. He has continued to attend races, provide guidance to his team, and inspire both his drivers and fans. His daughter, Brittany Force, who also races for JFR, has spoken about the importance of her father's presence, noting how much it means to both the team and their supporters. Will Force ever return to the driver's seat? While 2025 will not see Force in competition, he has not ruled out a future comeback. His passion for drag racing remains as strong as ever, and he has expressed a desire to return once he is fully healed. Given his history of resilience and determination, it would not be surprising to see him attempt a return in 2026 or beyond. However, at 75 years old, time is an undeniable factor. The physical demands of piloting a funny car at over 300 miles per hour are immense, and even the toughest drivers must acknowledge their limits. Should Force decide to step away from competition permanently, his legacy as a 16-time NHRA champion and one of the sport's greatest ambassadors is already cemented. The impact of his absence on NHRA. John Force's absence from the NHRA circuit in 2025 will undoubtedly leave a void. He has been a mainstay in drag racing for decades, not only as a competitor, but also as a team owner and fan favorite. His ability to connect with audiences, deliver thrilling performances, and push the limits of the sport has made him an icon. Yet, his influence continues even without him in the driver's seat. With JFR still actively competing and drivers like Prock and Brittany Force carrying the torch, the team remains a powerhouse in NHRA. Force's presence at races, even in a mentoring role, will still be a crucial aspect of the sports landscape. Conclusion: a racing legend's next chapter. John Force may not be racing in 2025, but his story is far from over. His ongoing recovery, continued involvement in NHRA, and unwavering love for the sport ensure that he will remain a prominent figure in drag racing. Whether or not he ever competes again, his contributions to the sport are unparalleled, and his resilience continues to inspire generations of racers and fans alike. As the 2025 NHRA season unfolds, all eyes will remain on Force, not just for what he has accomplished, but for what he may still have left to achieve. Whether it's behind the wheel or from the sidelines, John Force's impact on drag racing is undeniable, and his legacy will continue to shape the sport for years to come.